given again and again to individuals to take on this responsibility. I want to say congratulations to the entire TPP team, to all those who, they say, what they say, the front page, right? But behind the scene, right? All those who toil, who work, who did their very best to connect and communicate to bring people out. It is not easy coming, and building and growing and becoming. And the anchor certainly held. There's a chief secretary with a phenomenal mandate. I don't know if I think regardless of the recounts should still hold as well. The job now is again to deliver. The job is to even inspire some who may have sat out of it, right? To be fair to all the people of Tobago, and by extension, to be fair to everyone that you represent within this sphere of leadership, within this sphere of representation, within this sphere of directing this entity called Trinidad and Tobago. So congratulations to Mr. Augustine and the team. Natsi, morning, brother, right? And good morning to everybody else. I want to call out names who did the work, right? Who put in that work, not just yesterday, but even before. If you are representing an area, you have to stay connected to the people. Not in a meaningless way for sure, but communicate. Communicate when things are good, communicate when things are difficult. It builds respect. It builds that character. So this morning when we come back from the break, I want to hear from people their views. Tobago in the house, or Tobago still taking a little rest, I know, right? But Tobago, you're welcome. This is your station as well, and I know many people are locked on, even to me on a morning, and I appreciate that as well. So 15-0. And the headlines, of course, are showing that as well. Mr. Augustine smiling. In this particular picture, he is greeted by the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago as well. And they're both smiling. I think this is I know this picture. This is a old picture. Some months ago, when she visited Tobago, some genuine happy smiles being caught by the camera there, and of course, despite the little blur, they utilize it because it is so they're smiling ear to ear, right, with teeth and all, and we have to be able to work together across Trinidad and Tobago to uplift our Twin Island Republic. We have to come closer together. We have to treat each other with continued and even greater respect and love. Interdependence with mutual respect and love and understanding and care for each other is the best possible relationship you can have with others. And we have to strive for that type of relationship with our brothers and sisters in Tobago, Trinidad, because it mixed up. We go, we come, some people live and work, some people live and work here, there. We are one people, blessed with the responsibility of two islands to live on and to live well with each other. So we take the break and we'll be back.
And so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
The Lion Brand always had a plan, giving great taste all across the land. Pelori fry, baked roti and doubles too, made with great taste just for me and you. All through the year and all season, the Lion Brand is the reason. When the Lion Brand in the kitchen, we know to mix and move, we're gonna mix and move.
This carnival season, mix and move with the Lion Brand of products, the power behind our great taste traditions.
With the Lion Brand.
Building dreams, delivering excellence. That's McClatchy Construction Company Limited. Since 2008, McClatchy Construction has grown into one of Trinidad and Tobago's most trusted names in construction. From residential homes to large-scale commercial and industrial projects, we bring integrity, innovation, and professionalism to every endeavor. Our services include general contracting, design and build, construction management, restorations, renovations, structural steelworks, infrastructure development, home construction, and equipment rental. Whatever your vision, we have the expertise to bring it to life. With over 17 years of proven experience and a portfolio of landmark projects, more than 70% of our work comes from repeat clients, a true testament to our quality and reliability. For trusted construction solutions, contact McClatchy Construction Company Limited at 221-5405 or 222-5897 or via email. admin@mcclatchyconstruction.com. McClatchy Construction Company Limited. Building strong foundations for a better tomorrow.
This carnival season, come hungry and leave in love. Welcome to Flavor, a carnival culinary experience like no other. Every evening, the Queen's Park Savannah transforms into a vibrant village of food, culture, and celebration. Taste the best of Trinidad and Tobago with local street food, gourmet chefs, live cooking demos, cultural performances, and family-friendly experiences, all in one place. Join us at Flavor Village, Queen's Park Savannah, every day from 4 p.m. TNT, you're gonna love this.
What are you doing? Carnival at KFC is so special to all.
What are we doing? Do what you want with the crunch, don't fight it. KFC, carnival, when you bite it. Flavor, picker, like rocket. It's a Crunchnival with the baddest bucket.
The Crunch calling with our baddest bucket. That's 7 pieces of chicken for only $99. And for just $25 more, get 4 additional sides. Or crunch into Carnival with a super deal and get 1 piece of chicken, 1 regular side, a biscuit, and a large drink for only $29.95.
When the taste moves your waist, you know it's Crunchnival at KFC.
Rhythms of Truth, a Kaiso story. The grand opening of the world's #1 Calypso tent, Kaiso Showcase 2026. Friday, 23rd January, 8 p.m., Naparima Bowl, San Fernando. Be prepared for a night of Calypso in all its forms. Social, political commentary, humor, pan, chutney, and suggestive sounds. Featuring performances by Queen Victoria, Lady Adana, Pharaoh, Mr. Shaq, Daddy Chinese, Eunice Peters, Calissa Charles Mapp, Alicia Richards, Hail Drago, Mr. Mac, Nicholas Lucas, Rivaldo London, Lady Tornish, Carice Pascal, D. Juba, Roxy Singh, Queen Voice, Brother Ramkey, Cassie, Miss Ross, Empress, Medic, Greg, Mr. Lee, Fire Rain. Guest performances by Dev, Durango, Brio, and Raw Tour. Your MC, Damian Melville. Music by Razor Sharp, Chorus, Kaiso Flames. Tickets, advance $200. At the door, $250. Available at Roast and Toast, Superior Street, San Fernando. Athletes by the Park, Tugo South Central Office, Mezzanine Floor, Skinner Park, San Fernando. And from executive members. For more information, call 653-5732. Don't miss rhythms of truth. A Kaiso story. See you there.
The presence of oxygen is absolutely the absence of disease. Most chronic diseases that plague us are not happening to us, but is happening within us. We're literally eating ourselves to death, which means we're not living longer, we're dying longer. Join fitness expert Aloy Johnson, the founder of the healthiest corner on earth, located at number 92 East Drive, Champlain, every Wednesday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. live on The Street 919 FM, where he shows you that healing the body's temple is easier than anyone would have led you to believe.
The Gap Man Limited specializes in products that cater to all your health needs. The Male Enhancement Package targets the areas of the body that contribute to erectile dysfunction. The Male Enhancement costs $1,400. The Gap pills are priced at 250 pills for $500 and 500 pills for just $900. For the best in eye care, get the super combination of a Super Bright and the Body Healer. To improve the heart's function and circulation, get the Gap pills and Formula C. To get a total body cleanse daily, use the Gap Body Healer and Big C, all for a super low price of $1,300. To order your products from the Gap Man Limited, call 628-4531 for products that cater to all your health needs.
For more info, contact 476-7268.
Blessings in the wonderful name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. You are invited to listen to the Final Hour broadcast heard every Monday
from 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. in the morning on the Street 919 FM.
Hear my mom, Pastor Helen Garcia, and myself, Pastor Valentine Garcia Jr., preach the Word of God to the elderly, youth, and children. We can be contacted at 629-0113 or 623-8444. The church is located at 26 Prince Street in Port of Spain. We look forward to you joining us. God bless you.
As my life I lay it on the altar, as my life.
Get ready to immerse yourself in the vibrant rhythms and enjoy a spirit of sweet calypso. Join us for an unforgettable experience at the semi-final round of the Calypso Monarch competition. This is Calypso Fiesta. 40 Calypso stars will compete on the Skinner Park stage. Calypso Unleashed, boundless harmonies. Mark your calendars. Saturday, February 7th, 2026. Join us at Skinner Park in San Fernando for an afternoon of pure Calypso magic. Showtime 2 p.m. Tickets available on islandetickets.com or call us at 623-9660. Don't miss out on a chance to experience the rhythm and joy of the Caribbean in 2026. Calypso Unleashed, boundless harmony. This is Calypso Fiesta.
The Embassy Yacht is back and ready to transform your events into unforgettable experiences. Launched from King's Wharf, San Fernando, the perfect starting point for an epic experience of luxury, music, and celebration on the open water. By booking our vessel, your event will include a house DJ, state-of-the-art sound system, fully stocked bar, dedicated cleaning crew, top-notch security. This isn't just a venue, it's a floating masterpiece designed to make your event the talk of the town. Imagine your guests dancing under the stars, drinks in hand, with breathtaking views of the coastline as your backdrop. From birthdays to corporate events to exclusive parties, the Embassy Yacht offers promoters a unique platform to create unforgettable memories and boost your brand's reputation. Call or WhatsApp 399-5959 or email embassycruises@gmail.com.
The world #1 Calypso dance Kaiso Showcase presents Rhythm of the Sea, where the rhythm meets the wave on board the Embassy Yacht on Friday, 30th January 2026. Boarding at King's Wharf, San Fernando from 7 p.m. and sailing at 8 p.m. sharp. Featuring the ladies DJ, Dr. Ross and Sugar Ray. Early bird tickets $200. General admission $250. Tickets available at Roast and Toast Restaurant, Bar and Grill. Number 86 Superior Street, San Fernando. Attendees by the park, Tuco South Central Zone Office, mezzanine floor, Skinner Park, San Fernando. And from Tuco South executive members. For more information, call 653-5732. Don't miss out on the first ever Calypso tent on the high seas.
Everybody, it's
Kaiso Showcase, Rhythm of the Sea.
This carnival season, come hungry and leave in love. Welcome to Flavor, a carnival culinary experience like no other. Every evening, the Queen's Park Savannah transforms into a vibrant village of food, culture, and celebration. Taste the best of Trinidad and Tobago with local street food, gourmet chefs, live cooking demos, cultural performances, and family-friendly experiences, all in one place. Join us at Flavor Village, Queen's Park Savannah, every day from 4 p.m. TNT, you're gonna love this.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iwer George on Instagram. Share the live. Iwer TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Share the live, the street, right? 342-008-146-65391. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Hey, good morning, Fuad.
Hey, morning, brother.
Boy, you see the chicken coming home to roost.
Yeah.
You see what I was talking about all the time about having a third party. It take a little axe to cut down a big tree. Trinidad, we little sister trying to show the big brother, how to move. Because for over the years, you see they keep the pattern of voting. It's not like Trinidad. And they have a party in office and they do good, they support them. When they do wrong, they kick them out. And they keep trying and trying and trying until they get it right. And I feel with Fali, they have it right now. Up to Sunday, they have a political analyst was talking and saying that tight race, he's seen him, I gave 5, the other side might give 5 seats and all this kind of thing. And I tell him, I say, Tobago, go in and get 15, Pali, go and get all 15 seats. And you see the chicken come home to roost. This is what we want in Trinidad and Tobago. Politicians must not take us for granted until they say whatever they do, we will just go along with it. And you see to all them dashboard puppies, where you see having the country in the state they're in right now, I'm not talking to them. I'm talking to the sensible people that take the stand to vote out PNM. That is a step in the right direction. And that is where we need to go to get the things right in Trinidad and Tobago. And, you know, I sit down and I doing some analysis last night that we're going on in Trinidad there. And you see this thing with this licensing and this extra fees and thing. I looking at it as a distraction. And it's a perfect distraction because every single day, in all nook and cranny, that is the honest conversation you're having. And the fact that it could bring out that Christmas morning means that it have something bigger behind the scene. So we just watching and waiting because the way how they moving right now, this might be the last time they ever see the powers of the corridor of powers in this country anymore. So I want to say congratulations to Tobago, congratulations to Bali, and I know all they will have a better country because all they thinking, all they head on, all they shoulder, unlike Trinidad with the set of dashboard puppies that we have here. Farid, have a blessed morning. I don't want to say too much. Right, bye.
Yeah, thank you very much. So let me hear your views as well. It have better analysts than me, certainly, who call in and listen to the station as well and would have their opinions on what took place in Tobago. Late night messages, men so tired they didn't even reach to celebrate. That's how tired they were mobilizing people. Of course, we understand the effort of elections as well to get people sometimes who are not so inclined to go out. And even that has been a little bit of a topic around the election. Of course, the headlines is certainly the overwhelming win. But as a subtopic, the lack maybe of inspiration, some of the low voter turnouts, and I have to actually watch it and see the figures to comment on it as well. It's still early. Because people sometimes seem less inspired by politics as well. And of course, there's the train of thought about people not being inspired to go out and vote for the PNM as well. That's a conversation that is constantly being had. People who may have once upon a time traditionally voted that way without inspiration, and sometimes they may not change vote, but they're not voting, they're not going out. You know, some of those subtopics are interesting, but people are emotional creatures. We want to feel inspired, right? We want to feel as though we have a certain level of hope. It is essential for us to drive forward, to keep working, to even get past the struggles and the bumps in the road. And you know, some of the roads have plenty bumps, not now a long time, but you know what I mean, right? So that hope, that belief, that trust in the process and some of the results as well may be not where it should be. And it is for leaders to do their job properly, to turn that around, to fight. You have to give respect to Mr. Duke as well with the formation of the party before, the former party. Well, I guess it's still there, right? To come from there, then to have that change and that split and still hold strong in a general election, and then to come into a THA election and be able to perform it. It's a difficult task as well. The maturity of these young people who are involved in politics as well, the effort has to be encouraged. I want to encourage Chief Secretary Farley Augustine to continue on a course for the people of Tobago and even improve, challenge yourself to even improve in your connection with them, in your communication with them, in your delivery to them. I think there's a level of maturity even with an understanding that with a more friendly, respectful government, central government, the TPP will be able to do more in Tobago for the people as well. Good morning, Mr. West. Welcome.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Ford. Mr. Ford, that election in Tobago, it contains a lot of lessons that people can, gain from what transpired, in the main. And one of the things is that Tobago people, that is my experience, that is my understanding, they vote what is in their interest, what benefits them, right? And not necessarily, as one of your callers talk, they're not blind, followers of party and all that kind of thing. I'm speaking in a general sense, but it's not in a general sense, but I'm saying in the main.
Yeah.
They vote in accordance with their interests, and they're not blind followers. They don't get into that. Not like Trinidad. They could be living in what I don't want to say it, and they're happy with that. People could abuse them, people could oppress them, they could repress them, and they're going with that, and they want you to join them. That can't be. Because my understanding is I don't think I'm here for 1,000 years, I don't, let's say for 1,000 years, I'm here for a short time, and the good Lord tell me, what? 3 quarters and 10, and a little thing above that could be a lanyard. But the fact remains is that people have to understand that while you're here, you should seek to enjoy your life. Don't live in a life of misery and suffering and pass it on to your children your grandchildren and your generation. Some people seem very contented with that. But not me, and don't draw me into that. Because the people who keep you there, they enjoying the best of life. They enjoying that. They and their children. But they keep you there. Because all your responsibility or your duty is to get them into power, get them into office, so they could enjoy the spoils. People have to wake up in this place. Wake up. Wake up. You have no water. Basic things like water you can't get. The politicians, they turn their head away from you. Roads. Some people don't even have sewage and all that kind of thing. All these things you're talking about. And they're running down and people trying to tell them come on the streets. When after the end of January, we all have to come out there. Who are you going out for? Who all you think all you're going out for? To get them back there to eat their food and turn their backs on you. You saw the abuse. You saw the oppression. You saw the repression over the last 10 years. Disrespect. Some people telling you, I raised it twice, I raised it 3 times. One telling you, you go there, you'll get your back pay, but you will lose your back. They're big. They're big in the dance. Some of them gone, they're saying, well, look, listen, the people who went on some during COVID, they say, hey, you can't come in here, you know. They had to seek refuge in Barbados because the state rendered them stateless. All these things people have to understand. The power is in the hands of the people, in your hands. But you must use that and use it wisely. But I congratulate the Tobago people. They always think wisely. They're sensible people. They're rational. They're reasonable people in the main. And they must be congratulated. And I don't want to talk too much about that PNM because, as I said before, they have a history and they have left their mark in this country. And I spoke about 1986, and I'm speaking also with respect to 2025. The state that they have left this country in and what they did. They create the disaster. And they're telling you now, that is the thing that the disrespect, that they have the abusive, intent of these people. They're telling you, we go and fix it now. You go and fix it. I want to see how you will fix it. They're challenging you after they create the chaos. How you will fix it? Let me see how you will, with the arrogance. That is the kind of thing, that is the kind of, abuse and disrespect and lack of care and concern for the people that I don't think that people move away from that. They have to move away. They have to show their discontent, their dissatisfaction at that kind of disrespect. All right? So this is all I want to say. I want to say that I hope that the people in Trinidad and Tobago take note of it. And I don't have anything much to say with respect to the opposition leader, but I think in fact, I gave no advice to them because as far as I see that team, that group of people that she has there, that was a disrespect to because their performance was so bad that you couldn't, muster those people, bring these people along and to inflict those very sad people on the population. That's a disrespect. And I drew the example with Manning. When Manning got into office in 1986, after the election with the 3 people, he brought in new people. He brought people unblemished. But you can't take people who performance and who the population actually, they feel very they upset the people, and the people, treated and they wanted them out of the way and seek to impose them on the people again. And that is the price you pay. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much as well. Father Augustine's prophecy was fulfilled last night as a blue Tobago People's Party wave yesterday washed the People's National Movement completely out of the Tobago House of Assembly. This was the outcome of yesterday's THA election, in which the TPP executed a 15-0 clean sweep of the poll, where preliminary results showed all the PNM candidates lost, including former Seoul PNM Assemblyman Kelvin Morris. Good morning, brother. Welcome.
Hey, Fuad, blessed day, man. Welcome back.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much. Blessings.
Well, must say congratulations to Fali and the team. That is to show you all the plan them, they vote differently. They don't vote on promises and bacchanal politics. They vote for opportunities and betterments to make the island great again. The PNM can afford Tobago. All the people in the East-West corridor understand that.
Yeah.
Or they can be voting a party over and over right through and no development in all their community. You're voting for betterment, opportunities and things in the community. For one,
yeah.
You know one of them eat our food?
Nah, certainly
you know that a former talk show used to say work here, the man used to play doggy look our bone. Like he get our bone and you're on the next radio station, you know why he call in the radio station, the man declined the call and hang up, and I was camping with them brothers and them there.
All right.
And next talk show was next one, and the brothers and them didn't take him a call again.
You're getting trouble or
Ready to football.
You're giving trouble or what happened?
By them, I ain't giving no trouble. I just talking for truth, equal rights and justice.
Right.
You know what's going in the world? Every man to their own order, you know.
Right.
When a man eating our food and like bottom thing, they look about next black poor brother, you know. So for what I love to understand, you continue your work with all fear and favor. I like that blue you have on. Bless.
All right, blessings, brother. Good morning, brother. Welcome.
Good morning, my brother. How are you this morning?
I day in the land of the living, man. All praises due to God.
Blessings, man. Mr. Fuad, you see the PNM? I don't know when you will learn. They just take the people of Trinidad and Tobago for granted. Yeah. That is your problem, you know. They don't listen. They don't take advice. And you see especially the grown troops. They don't give them that level of respect as other parties will do. So they take people for fools, number one, and then they take people for granted. You take Saroli take some people in Tobago. Has some it wherever you want to call it. And just voting fortune just so. And the people, other people in the executive saying, you know, what he did was wrong, you know. He was supposed to do this and do that and do the other. But the bold-facedness of the PNM or the former leader, so he told himself he could do that and Trinidad will accept it. You understand what I'm saying, Mr. Fuad?
Yeah.
They don't play people, even their own supporters. And you see what happened last night? For the PNM tell themselves that a radar was installed in Tobago. Guys said a victory. So your phone radar, whole time you're talking radar. And the other people, the Tobagonians, thinking about food on the table.
Yeah.
Walk,
yeah.
And this kind of thing. And you only ponging radar. This is I don't want to call this a learning experience, Mr. Fuad, because like the PNM don't learn. So they have to, wherever they get, they have to take, not even with a pinch of salt, they just have to take that. Mr. Fuad, again, good program. Like listening to you. Have a blessed day, brother.
Yeah, man. Blessings to you. One of the first lessons I was taught in politics from my father as well was that Trinbagonians just vote you out many times. And if you don't distinguish yourself from your past and your past actions, they will continue to vote you out, not once, twice as well. And that is something I believe we are seeing. But along with that is the ability for new people to inspire, to promise as well, but they have to deliver on that promise. That is the challenge now, because you have the optimum situation politically. You may not have the optimum situation economically within the Twin Island Republic, but you certainly have the optimum situation politically, where the TPP has a friendly government in central government and is able to tap into resources and able to get a certain level of support. And Tobago people would have understood that. They would have understood that now at this point, East and West Blue, there is this opportunity, politically at least. I'm saying the economic realities of Trinidad and Tobago will be challenging for the delivery of tangibles, of things, right? And now leaders even have to step up to be creative, to inspire people to assist in this challenging mission as well, to expand the economy that has been contracting. It is also a challenging time to lead, you know. I know this is sober conversation on a morning, right? You could have your tea, you could flavor it and all on a morning, but with me on the street, it's going to be sober. So this is a challenging time to lead. You have to balance what you would like to do for the people of Trinidad and Tobago in terms of tangibles, in terms of dispersing the economic opportunity, the economics that drives opportunity and that can meet the needs of the people, right? You have to balance that with the reality of our situation in terms of the contractions and the decimation of our economy over the past years. And some of that is a responsibility of the former regime, but some of that is also the times. Some of it is a lack of foresight. Some of it is a lack of foresight from years, and a lack of diversification and preparation for leaner, for the ups and downs. Some of it is irresponsibility. And I am learning that as an individual, and it would be good for us all in Trinidad and Tobago to learn that as soon as possible. And to learn how to manage. To learn how to manage with less, and to learn how to manage when there is more. When you have, you must prepare and you must invest. You can't just drain it out. You can't just purchase from abroad alone. You can't have a palette for luxury that is destructive to yourself. And external luxury, because there are certain levels of luxury that are available to us that is in our capacity as a people that we can enjoy. Our mass could be a masterpiece that we enjoy and people come and enjoy. Our service to each other in every aspect, from healthcare to public services, to even the industries of culinary, individual care. We can take care of each other. We can take care of each other, and that makes life general every single day 1,000 times better. I hope I take care of all the ears on a morning when all they listen to me. I hope I could make your lives better. Instead of some things that insult our intelligence, hurt we head, hurt we ears. You're only as good as your last performance. The road long, but we have endurance. Encore is a tremendous piece of art. That is our capacity and potential. That is our capacity and potential as a people. That is the creativity of our minds. You know, when I look to the writers, because we have intelligent people in Trinidad and Tobago who have mastered the art of language and been able to combine it with sound and music. And that's just a touch of our potential in one industry. This is the job that we have as leaders. Not just to convince them to come out and stay in their finger and vote and hope, but to inspire our people, to give them that opportunity to destroy the dependency that others used to use. You know, there's that dependency that others used to use to keep us in need of them, and our survival is connected to them, so we have to go back to them until we get so damn vexed that we don't even care, or we suffer so much scraping that we don't even care. We just TPP chairman Anna Natasha II declared victory for the party by 9:06 p.m. when the TPP was leading results in 8 to 12 seats, and by 10 p.m. the party declared a 15-0 victory. This is the second time in the last 45 years a political party has won all the THA seats. Augustine declared a full victory as he addressed joyous supporters during his victory speech at the Scarborough Esplanade at 11 p.m. PNM Tobago Council leader Ansel Dennis conceded defeat at 10 p.m. and I listened to some of what he said. He said, "We've lost the election. I don't know by how many seats or margins, but we've lost. Following the results, I will be stepping aside as leader," of course, right? Dennis, who lost his bid for Buku Mount Pleasant seat, spoke at the PNM's headquarters where the mood was low. Dennis said there will be a recount of the Darrell Spring Wim seat, which Morris lost by 17 votes. I heard him say that, you know, even though things have not gone in the way that they wanted them to go, it's not about losing, it's about learning. I hope the political leader of the PNM and every other aspiring, and even those who win, understand that it's not about losing, it is about learning. And we have to learn. We have to learn as a people. They certainly need to learn. And it's sad that people sometimes don't want to learn from history, from others, from experience, from what is natural to progress, and they have to burn to learn. I certainly, as a young man, always say, I don't have to burn. If I see somebody get burned, that's good enough. I ain't going and put my hand over that fire. That is the intelligence that we need to impart upon our youth as well. We have a responsibility to lead. Mr. Augustine has a tremendous mandate and trust endowed in him. Apart from the celebrations, there's a weight on those shoulders. Morning again, my brother.
Hey, Brad, I just called back to say one little thing.
Sure.
You see betrayal, that betrayal we get from this Prime Minister, Trinidadians, that kind of people we don't forget. And this one hurt us so much that we will never forget. No matter if they're using this as a distraction, they will not get away. This is one thing that we keeping close to our chest. It's sad that we have to wait for the next 4 years to show the government how we really feel. But in the meantime, I am happy that your station stay independent, because the other stations and them what going on now is when you call one, there's them is UNC, and when you call the other, there's PNM. They too helping to sing the country. So I'm glad that you stay independent so that people could come out and hear their views. You see?
Yeah.
And boy, I wish you all the best, and the people at Trinidad and Tobago. We had to hold train for 4 years, no problem. You hold it for 9.5 years. So if we had a hold for 4 years, look, Christmas just gone and the month nearly done.
Yeah.
So that 4 years go come and fly. But watch now for thieving, because if they realize that this government realize that they ain't getting back in office, watch the next 2 years before election, we keep the eye on the prize. You know? Okay, Florida, go on. Bye.
All right. Blessings, man. Yeah, there's work to be done. You have a mandate. You have to now work and inspire and lead. You have a challenge. We could complain about what has been done before and the decimation of our economy in a certain way, maybe the wrong decisions made, the monopolization of opportunity by a few, by the elite. But now it is to change that. That could only go so far. You could tell us about the problem for so long, and we have expressed and shown that patience as well in Tobago. We understand, okay, yes, PNM, central government, they stifle. Now things are different. Work. This is the work that has to be done. And I wish all of those I just couldn't say young people, but have a few older people in between there too, right? I wish everyone in the TPP team as well, because we see those in the front page, but behind the stage is where the work does go. I forget that line in the Marshall Montano song, right? Behind the stage. I go to the credits. When you hear a song, you see the person who is singing the song. I go to the credits to see who is the writer, the producer, the composer. Then when something is well put out, well laid out, and I'm just drawing analogies to this musical composition and also a visual composition that has been given to us by one of our tremendous artists. And not big up my brother Michael Teja as well. I in the capital here too, right? Big up Bungie as well. I's a roadman. Love, respect, no bias, anything, right? But you recognize greatness and what goes into it. And that's what I'm also trying to show you all as well. So we see that person who stands delivering to us the centerpiece, but so much goes on. The guitars by Kenny Phillip, Casey you know, doing his work as well. A legacy of generation to generation, composing, creating masterpieces, turning the mass into a masterpiece. So many double meanings, so many well thought out, articulate expressions. I don't even know if sometimes it might even catch us, but then even if it don't catch us with the linguistic skill, it catches us with how catchy it is. So there are those behind the show, the people who came out, the people who say, all right, I hear you. I know, hey, you remember you didn't really do this, you say this and it didn't happen yet, but I will give you a chance. We know here in Trinbago, you make some mistakes, you do some wrong. It are some people who their hands not clean, but you come again. You say the right things, you beg. And we are a forgiving people. And we give you a chance, we give you an opportunity. Of course, in this democratic process, so many people as well say we don't want to hear nothing, which is sad. Because it's sad that so many people don't even want to be part of the process. That's a flaw, that's a shortcoming in general leadership as well. But we forgive and we give you a chance again, but we don't forget. Good morning, brother.
Salaam alaikum, Faoud.
Wa alaikum salam. Peace and blessings to you, brother.
Peace. Yeah, Faoud. Peace and blessing be upon you and you call us and them, Faoud.
Go ahead, you're on the road. Go ahead, we're listening to you.
Yeah, Faoud. The people and them have 9 days memory, right? For PNM. But they have long-term memory for the UNC. Because for the 9 years, they was calling Pandey name and what the UNC did. H. Galbaran Singh. You understand, Faoud? They have 9 days memory for the UN for the PNM, but not for the UNC. The UNC had to be careful. Faoud, if I have my license and insurance, right, and my car transfer, and I come and crash on the road, what fail me there, Faoud? The police present on the road is not to get your ticket, Faoud. Is they present on the road, not pull the drivers and them in check. The police were crashed the other day and damaged up the vehicle and crash about 3 vehicles. He had the license, insurance, and the vehicle transfer, and he have a good work. What fail? He present on the road.
And there's individual behavior as well, because that irresponsibility driving. Yeah.
And the individual behavior. How you cope that, Faoud?
Yeah.
That everyday new drivers coming on the road, right? How you cope that? By getting them ticket to make sure their license insurance, Faoud? No, Faoud. Be present on the road. Sometimes when Mr. Maniam was there and Kamala was there in the first 5 years there, right? It had police used to be coming down from south, right? And they're setting up pace on the road now, boy. They're not on ticket anymore. They're setting up pace for the drivers and them. And when the drivers see the police, they just keep themselves in check. Not the roadblock.
Yeah.
The roadblock cannot cope this.
But I certainly.
Insurance. Each car transport, he ain't not good work, but he's speeding forward, he's speeding. If you try to cope the dangerous driving, it's not the license, and the insurance, and the transport, the vehicle forward. It's the police present on the road.
Yeah.
Could cope this thing. Just the police present on the road, you slow down the traffic, men go see the police, and It's not the license and the insurance for that they're trying to do this. I know what the government trying to do. Trying to cause the dangerous drive, the drunk driving, but the drunk driving does not deal with insurance and no forward.
Yeah,
This is
I
a
understand what you're saying.
generating. I want to say that is that you're trying to generate money from this program here, but the UNC got feel it for this forward because it have forward, you know, it have workers that political align, right?
Mm-hmm.
It have workers like the police. Some of them is political aligned.
Of course, it have people. Yeah, of course, it have people who politically aligned. Of course.
And forward, they can make you look bad.
Yeah, of course. If they come and
they come over to take people and them and make them look bad.
Yeah, they could.
The UNC, the godly woman have to know what they're doing to the citizen. True that you put me in this hands of this political aligning workers, the police, the Coast Guard, and the army forward. When you give them the power on the plantation, forward, who used to beat you on the plantation, the overseers, the white man used to beat you to keep you in check, right?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. And who's the overseers now? The police, then?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
To beat you on the back end?
Mm-hmm.
And if they don't like me, I like certain party, I don't like certain party. And forward, let me say you was there. And I don't like your party, and because it plenty people don't like you, they could victimize you, forward. Because they know you have the political align,
Of course.
And this is what we're going through in the country right now,
Yeah, you have to be careful with that. You have to be careful.
The UNC, they're getting beat on their back, through that ticket, forward. That is a serious thing, And license, insurance, and your car transport does not cause dangerous driving. It's the individual person. And not because your license and insurance up to mark that he won't drive bad. Is the police present on the road that you could set a speed limit like you're setting a speed limit going on the road, like one leaving to south going down or one coming down. Where the people them see the police on the road, they will pull themselves in check. They will pull themselves in check forward. But this is political licks gain. Massa give the overseers and them the whip on their hand through this ticket system forward to beat you on the back. And the last caller is right forward. We won't forget. And if you had to try to go forward for the next 5 years, from this 5 years here, forward, the people and them don't forget, especially when UNC do something. Bless, brother.
Yeah, blessings, man. There's work to do. There is some return from certain positions, which I appreciate as well. Blessings, brother. And we take another one. We're coming up to the top of the hour as well. Hey, welcome, brother. What happening?
Morning to you, brother, and morning to you, listeners. All right.
Yeah, man.
But your last caller raised something, and I just want to highlight it a little bit more. You see the presence of the police on the road.
For sure.
I don't think that the police understand the need for it and how effective it really is. You see, when we supposed to be expecting police presence, what you have is law enforcement personnel hiding in certain places in a bid to allow certain road offenses to be committed and then try to ticket or apprehend the person.
You have a hustle going on. You have them trying to meet a quota. You have some of them being awarded for giving out the most tickets. That's sending the wrong signal to officers.
Well, you couldn't use a better term as a hustle, and that is clearly what it is. Because in my mind, right, if something is seriously a challenge or seriously dangerous, why would you hide and allow it or wait in hope that it is committed then to catch the suspect, right? Because it is inconsistent with what we see happening, because just like how you was hiding, right, to see which vehicles you could catch while you have your operation going on. We didn't see that same thing for the drugs. It's always nobody arrested when all you have 24 hours, 48 hours, 2 months surveillance going on and still nobody being apprehended. So how come the inconsistency and they complain about mosquito? How come the inconsistency arises? But my thing is, if all you're serious about what all you're saying about road safety, then be visible on the road, as the gentleman say. Direct traffic, instruct persons, and give them proper measures to follow as it relates to how to drive, where to do and what not, because of the fact that the roads is not only poor, but in many places, the signs and the painting on the road is worn off.
Yeah.
You understand?
And there are some roads that are dangerous because they're not well constructed as well, where you have repeat accidents, and obviously, yes, speeding is a problem at times and drunk driving, but we respect the education and the sense that you spoke about before. An education campaign don't make it into a punitive thing. That does make sense.
Yeah.
And I think we be able to move past that, God willing, man.
Very hopefully, but then I mean, I don't know. I really don't know, Paul, but it's better that you try to get people practicing the right thing that you want them to do than you're hiding and allowing it to happen. Come on.
Yeah.
But Trinidad people have to take some responsibility because we have not yet structured ourselves in such a way to be able to take it to the authorities in an efficient and effective way while staying within the law. Because the fact of the matter is, if there is nothing moving on the road, apart from the coming in people, places, and the vehicle may not still be in operation and still might be given tickets, but we have to find a strategic way to be able to take certain things back to the authorities without breaking the law.
Agree.
Right? We need to structure it properly.
Yeah. Sorry to cut you. We just up to the hour here. Sorry about that. All right. Yeah. And we have a soca pick to play at this point as well. All right. So sorry to those who are trying to get in late. I am back. All right. So let's interact as well. Blessings to everyone. Have a good day. God willing, we will be back tomorrow again. Take care.
People are amazing. I love you without reason. I can't get no fire.